So I heard that the fans want to see a Deadpool movie. Yes sir, there's leaked test footage floating around the internet and everything. Great, so if I'm not mistaken, the last time we saw Deadpool, he shot a bunch of lasers from his eyeballs at the end of X-Men Origins
really
Wolverine, and then he had his head cut off, and there was a post-credit scene revealing that he wasn't actually dead. So I'm assuming we're gonna pick things up from there? Oh, absolutely not. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so you want to do like a hard reboot then? Yeah, something like that. So who should we get to play Deadpool? Same exact guy. But that's not really
that's really
how
confusing.
movies work. Yeah, I know, but I think it'll be really cool. Like, we'll have him make fun of all the stupid decisions that went into making X-Men Origins Wolverine. Oh. Okay. Like sewing his mouth shut? What was that about? Well, we thought people were gonna like it. We're also gonna make fun of you guys for being cheap.
I like how he genuinely feels bad.
And how the timelines of the X-Men movies don't make any goddamn sense. We work really hard on those. And at the beginning of the film, we're gonna have some intro credits that say that the movie was produced by asshats. That kind of hurts my feelings. That's hilarious. So anyway, we're really gonna do right by the Deadpool character by having him break the fourth wall a bunch of times. Oh, how's he gonna do that? It's mostly gonna be variations of him turning to the camera and being like, hey, I'm breaking the fourth wall right now. Well, that's actually really good. Yeah,
it's a little deeper than that, but okay.
Well, basically, Wade Wilson is gonna fall madly in love with this woman, Vanessa. Oh, what's she like? She's crazy in the bedroom and she knows what Star Wars is. That is every teenage boy's dream girl, and I want no more character development than that. Oh, don't worry, that's where it ends, my friend. Perfect.
That
so anyway,
true,
Wade is gonna
sadly.
learn that he has a terminal illness. Uh-oh. And so this creepy guy tells him they can cure him and give him superpowers. Wow. So he goes to this workshop, but it turns out that it's run by this bad guy, Ajax, and he really hates Wade. What's his backstory? He's also a product of the workshop, and that's as far as we're gonna dive into that. Does he have powers? Yeah, he has really fast reflexes, and he doesn't feel pain or emotions or anything, really. Why does he hate Wade? Well, because Wade keeps cracking jokes, and he finds out that his real name's Francis, so, you know, he feels pretty angry about that. I thought he couldn't feel anything. Did I say that? Yeah, like a second ago. Whoopsie. Anyway, so what do they do at the workshop? Well, they inject Wade with this serum that'll awaken any mutant genes he might have, and then they try to trigger that by putting him through extreme stress. Very evil. And so they torture him, and he develops super healing. So did they know those were the powers he was gonna get? No, they didn't know what he was gonna get. Well, then what was the plan if he didn't develop those specific abilities? What do you mean? Like, let's say his mutation ended up being that he can now fly. Yeah? So now they have a guy who can fly, but who's still about to die because of his terminal illness.
The way I'd like to think about that is that the mutant gene develops whatever you need to survive, kind of like an adaptation kind of thing, but really it's just a little bit of poor writing. Sorry, Ryan. But it is.
Lucky, and he gets healing powers. All right. And so now Wade can recover from anything, but he's not super attractive anymore. Oh, he gets disfigured. Well, disfigured is a big word. He has bumpy skin and no eyebrows. Gotcha, so it's not gonna be like a huge plot point or anything. It's gonna drive the entire movie. Oh, it is. Yeah, well, now that he's movie ugly,
no, but
he doesn't
does
think his
look
girlfriend's gonna love him
bad.
anymore. Okay.
Like,
so he
it's
wants
not,
to
I don't
track
mind
down
it, but he
Francis
looks
so he can fix his face. That's a
not
pretty
normal.
thin storyline. Oh yeah, super thin.
So
Feels
I
like the
think
whole
that's
movie
fair.
could just be resolved by having a conversation. For sure. So we're gonna stretch the whole thing out by having him fight a bunch of different people. But we know he's not in any danger, right? It's gonna be hard to make that entertaining. Actually, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Really? Yeah, I'm just gonna fill all the scenes with a lot of fourth wall breaks and a whole lot of penis jokes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a couple of non-penis jokes in there, but it's mostly penis jokes. Penises are tight. Oh, what? Oh god, I didn't mean that. I mean like the penis, the jokes are funny. Okay. Sorry about that. It's fine. So what else happens? Well, there's also this mutant Colossus that wants Deadpool to join the X-Men. Why? Because that works. And we're gonna do that thing where the bad guy kidnaps the girl to lure the guy into a final fight. Very cool. And Deadpool's gonna put Vanessa in a glass container and throw her about 200 feet down to the ground. Oh, so she dies? Nah, she's totally fine. How? Physics, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. And so that's about it.
No, that didn't make
sounds
sense.
like teenagers are really gonna
didn't
enjoy
make
this
sense.
movie. Actually, I kinda wanna make it super gory and have a lot of nudity. Oh, so you think it's gonna be rated R? Oh yeah. So it's like the perfect movie for teenagers, but they can't see it without a parent or guardian. That's right. How's this thing gonna make any money?
Gonna
Well, I
make a
figured
ton of
maybe you
money.
could handle that with like a crazy amount of marketing. I guess I'll have to. Great, thanks. Oh, one last thing. What's that? Did you happen to include a Stan Lee cameo or? I did. Good, it's important we show that man respect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was not very respectful. But I'm sure Stanley was on board with it. It's not like he was forced to do that. Yeah, so what I was going to say in the middle of the reaction that I waited for the end is that Deadpool is a parody in itself. Like, Deadpool as a character is meant to be an ironic view, a meta view on superhero movies. So the fact that the bad guy takes the girl is supposed to be part of the humor. That's how I see it. Maybe that's not how everyone sees it, but that's that's the way I think of Deadpool, is just making fun of the comic book genre in the funniest, most entertaining way. And so, yeah, I mean, it does play to a lot of comic book tropes because it's supposed to. Does that make sense? Like, you can't make fun of Batman for being a dark character or Superman for being strong, you know? It's just the trope of the character. He makes fun of comic book movies, and so he does the most stereotypical things. There'll be a link in the description to the original video. You can head over there, show the original video some support. You know what to do, leave a like and stuff like that. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, it really means a lot. Click on one of these, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.